Hi, how's it going? Hope you're well. Just a quick one today. In my last video, I filmed for a big client. I'd done some video work for a boutique hotel in Edinburgh, one of the top hotels in Edinburgh. Done some video work for their website. So I just wanted to follow up from that and basically speak about how I got that work, how I found that work. Basically, I got that job because I know someone who works in the hotel already. So I had a connection. And so the person in the hotel who I know, when they heard that they weren't happy with the videos on the website, my friend put my name forward and said, I know a guy, here's his work. And that's how it came about. When I began this journey of trying to turn my hobby and my passion into an actual career and documenting that on my YouTube channel, my mentality up until more recently was basically this idea of if I build it, they will come. And because of the importance of Instagram, because of how big Instagram is, certainly over the last few years, it's the number one social platform. We all know how big it is. We all know the rise of Instagram influencers and all of that. So I basically thought, okay, in the modern world, Instagram's everything. All I need to do is build up a large following on Instagram, put all my time and effort into building up Instagram. Once I'm big on Instagram, clients will automatically want to work with me and they'll approach me and I can just sit back and wait for the calls to come in. It sounds stupid now when I say it, but that was my mentality, and I thought, well, it's a modern world, that's what I have to do because Instagram's everything. And I've documented on my YouTube channel in past videos, I've shown how frustrated I've gotten with that, because in the past I've spent so long, so much time, so much effort researching exactly what to do on Instagram, to beat the algorithm and to maximize success. I used to put so much time and effort on each individual post, researching which were the best hashtags to use. I looked into aspect ratio to maximize the amount of screen I would take up with my photo. And so many different things I researched and tried and experimented with. And I remember at times I thought, okay, I've got it now. I've cracked Instagram. I know exactly what to do. This is it. It's going to take off now. And my next few posts, I would get less likes on my posts than if I just sort of uploaded something without putting too much thought into all of that. I was just putting too much emphasis onto Instagram and I wasn't getting the results. We know, especially now, how oversaturated Instagram is. We all know how difficult it is to get engagement and to grow and to get a large following. So yes, it's the modern world. Yes, we have social media and everything now. But I still think the number one way to actually find work as a photographer or videographer or any creative, the number one way to actually find work is the number one way it's always been. Years and years ago, I think the old way is the old tried and trusted way is still the best, and that's actual relationships and networking. Like say this big job that I had recently this year that came about through a contact. It wasn't that this hotel in Edinburgh came across my Instagram feed and then decided, yeah, we want to work with him. It was through a connection, it was through contacts. I also just recently sold a photo to a publishing company for use on the 2021 calendar they were producing. And again, that came about not because they stumbled across my Instagram feed and got in touch with me through that. It was because I had already established a communication with them. I contacted them, I think it was actually 3 years ago, just to sort of say, hey, I'm a local photographer, this is my work. Just basically introducing myself. And 3 years later, they've got in touch with me and wanted to buy one of my photos. But again, it wasn't through Instagram, it was through me actually just kind of like saying, hello, here I am kind of thing. And kind of like starting a connection, starting a relationship, starting communication. So don't fall into the trap that I did do in the start of my journey, which I've moved away from now. Don't fall into the trap of thinking Instagram's everything. I need to build up a huge following on Instagram. Still, the most important thing is people, relationships, networking. And so I think it's a really good idea to kind of start in the area that you are, because it's very easy to build up relationships in the area that you're in. Like, for example, for me, having now done that video work, I actually want to, for career-wise, I actually want to focus more on doing video work. In the past, I've just thought, I want to be a photographer. I think it's a very good idea for me now to start doing more video work. So I live in Cumbria in the northwest of England. I could become known if I put myself out there, if I talk to enough people, let people know who I am and what I'm actually doing. If someone in the area then wants some video work done for a video online or for their website, for whatever, they'll think, Chris does that, I'll just give him a call. So that's what I'm going to be doing more of. And I do still think, yes, still use Instagram. Yes, Instagram is still important, but don't put 100% of your time and effort into it. Don't foolishly, I say foolishly, I was the fool. But don't think, if I just build up a large following on Instagram, people will contact me, people will want to work with me. Actually put yourself out there, actually talk to people, build up relationships. So that's all I wanted to say for this week. A shorter one this week, make a nice change, I think. But it's a very, very, very important point, and I think it's very important for me personally to get away from that mistake I was making in that past and focus on actually kind of meeting people in my area and getting to know people and building up relationships with people. At the end of the day, it's people who make up businesses, it's people who employ photographers, it's people who employ videographers. So definitely actual face-to-face and getting to know people and that sort of thing. So thanks for watching. That's all I have for you this week. There'll be another one next week. I'm getting back into my groove now, back into putting out content every single week. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.